What was Danzig's deal?
I don't fucking know.
He's such a weirdo, but I love Glenn Danzig. He's the epitome of just amazing. I love Glenn Danzig. I also feel like he was the dirtier, punkier version of Billy Corgan.
It's weird for me when I see people that are actually like that, because I don't get it. That's another thing I don't get. Like, if you see someone that's dressed or looks like Marilyn Manson or Glenn Danzig, like, it's a phase. If you meet anyone else on the street, it's like a phase that they're going through. Like, yeah, I'm dark. Like, no one stays in that. It's just a big phase that either you go through when you're 13 or you're 29 and in an industrial rave club. Like, eventually you grow out of it into something else. Because you can't be like, in the dark. Like, that doesn't last. It's not a lasting thing. But for, like, him and Manson, it is.
Yeah.
How does that happen? I don't get it. No one's born that way. No one's, like, comes out of, what is it? Their mother's vagina just with, like, a bat cape already on.
And a double lock. I made my double lock with my mother's juices. I remember I wanted a double lock at one point.
I think I wore eyeliner at one point.
Oh god, I used to wear.
I did.
Yeah, no, my
you know why?
Sophomore and junior year, and I even think some of the time I was at Pine Creek, I wore eyeliner.
Maybe. I don't think anyone bothered to look you in the eyes.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think everyone was too focused on my pink mohawk, which was awesome, by the way. Loved that mohawk.
Me and Mohawk used to go everywhere together. I have so many pictures of us at the beach. Oh, 2006.
This is me and Mohawk making love.
Yeah, that was probably the first time I started to realize I hate women. It was when I was wearing eyeliner. Because a girl told me she thought it was hot. Like, that's why. It wasn't born out of some, like, I'm dark and I hate myself, make like a vampire and wear eyeliner. Like, it was just, the chick that I liked had a lot of tattoos and was really into Hawthorne Heights.
No shit.
And said, you look really good with, like, eyeliner on. And then didn't fuck me, and I wore eyeliner every fucking day.
I wore eyeliner thanks to Gerard Way. Gerard Way was my open gate to eyeliner. Guyliner. Oh, so I'm glad that the lead singer of Fall Out Boy realizes he's so shitty at what he does that he'll no longer make music. Like, they were thinking about having a Fall Out Boy reunion, but the lead singer was just like, no, I don't want to do it. I don't, I'm shit. I'm just basically shit now, so.
He's a great singer.
Yeah.
Locally. He has a huge range and perfect tonality and pitch. But he's also known for being one of the most self-deprecating people in music. Like, that's why everyone knows who Pete Wentz is.
Yeah.
Because Patrick Stump is so, he couldn't bear to look the crowd in the eyes. So, what is it? Like, Pete Wentz kind of became the front man.
Yeah, which
in order to fill that void.
I thought it was, well, I mean, I was thinking about it, I was like, God, that's so weird, but Kiss did that.
Yeah. I'm doing that with my band.
Well, you're lead guitar.
Yeah.
Different.
But still, it's, the front man is also, or the singer is also not the front man. That's basically what it is. I mean, making the,
Yeah, that's true.
It's the same basic thing. I mean, you take away two strings and I'd be a bassist. Maybe give me some more finger muscles.
I like how they got guys who would never, ever actually put these colors inside of their hair to pose for this. Except maybe him. He would definitely have that. I'm pretty sure that's his natural hair color.
Yeah. Well, I think it's just selling it.
Yeah.
That's why they have the picture of the girl and the guy.
Mm-hmm.
Because then when some fat, emo, Naruto-loving kid with their fucking headband in their pocket is standing at Walgreens at 2 fucking a.m. and just looking at pictures and be like, you mean I could look like that if I buy this? I could look like that skinny girl with the blue hair if I just dye my hair blue? And then, picture 2 days later, they're in their bathroom with full bleached blue hair that's like about to fall out of the root because they bleached it way too much and just going, finally I'm pretty! Like, finally I look like this guy who never bleaches hair that color. Just the basic selling point. You mean I could look like this? Yeah. So going into Nikki's Don.
Dude, he does the best Don Knotts.
Don Knotts is so on point. And on point.
You want me to put that in there?
Where I was listening to an interview with Conan, and like Conan went to a fancy restaurant when he was first starting out, when he finally got like the status to go out and mingle with celebrities.
Mm-hmm.
But he was still like in that like, oh my god, that's him, phase. And it cut down to when he started to get over that phase. And it turned out like he saw like George Clooney and Sammy Davis Jr. and Don Knotts sitting at a table, and he like punched his wife in the shoulder. He was like, oh my god, look over there. And his wife was like, George Clooney. And Conan Bro was like, who? He's like, who are you staring at? That's Don Knotts. He couldn't believe it was Don Knotts at the other table. It's like I grew up on Don Knotts.
The only Don Knotts that I actually know is the one from Scooby-Doo. That's how I first learned about Don Knotts.
That's how I first learned about David Cross.
Really?
Yeah,
he was on Scooby-Doo?
He was on Scooby-Doo.
When?
I don't fucking remember when. It was like a Halloween special. It wasn't in an actual episode of Scooby-Doo. It was in, like, the animators went back and animated David Cross into an episode.
Really?
Or something. Or wrote, like, a new episode.
That's so cool.
In the old style with David Cross in it for, like, a Halloween special. And it was just, the whole time it was just David Cross being a dick to ghosts. Like, it was excellent. Especially as a 5-year-old. To figure out who David Cross was, it was kind of incredible. But that was the weirdest thing, now knowing who David Cross is. Because I used to have it, I might still have it on VHS.
Really?
Yeah, because I recorded it. That's how I remember it. What was it? Like, who's behind that scary corner? David Cross! Hey kids, it's David Cross, the angry Jew.
What is going on
Ruh-roh, David Cross.
with people who drink Coors Light? And their seeming inability to get the liquid that's in the can into them without some sort of disaster happening. What is the problem they're having that they can't get? They need these technological advances, and it's just Coors Light. It's not regular Coors, it's not any other beer, but apparently they're having difficulties because first, about 3 years ago, they introduced the wide mouth. The wide mouth for easier drinking. Easier drinking. Easier. What? I mean, who's having trouble? Who's having trouble? It's not getting... I'm sick of drinking Coors out of a spoon. What is their fight? But that wasn't enough, okay? Dear Coors, I can't get beer in me. And then, so that wasn't enough. That wasn't the final answer, because then they, about a year ago, they introduced the side vent to go along with the wider mouth for easier. So now there's a side vent which allows air to get in and pushes the beer from the can into your tum-tum so you can start hitting sooner. And, and then they still were having problems. That wasn't even enough. So then they had to come out with a cold, activated can for these people. When the mountains turn blue, the beer's as cold as the Rockies. Now, when I want to know when something's cold, of the 5 senses available to me, I use the sense of touch. It has worked Literally every single time. But apparently, yeah, I'll just go over like, oh, that beer's room temp. That's kind of warm. Ooh, that one's cold. Hey, thank you, fingers. Mwah, 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 mwah. You fuckers did it again. I love you guys. But Coors Light drinkers are like, okay, yeah. All right, sure, I can feel it's cold, and I can taste it's cold. But how do I really know?